Hey Krieger, I thought I'd show you how I revamped your web quest. I didn't change anything, but I kind of made it a little bit more interactive so they're not going to a whole bunch of different places when they're in the lab. It's more of a one-stop shop. So I'm going to show you how I transformed it, and I'm going to show you how I did it. So what the kids are going to do is they're going to go to Symbaloo, which they already know Symbaloo. They're going to go to symbaloo.com // mix / Eckert sources. Then what they're going to do is they're going to go to Eckert Science or Eckert SCI. Once they go there, they're going to go to your web quest, which is in green with the skateboard. It's called Gravity Quest, and they'll go here. And this is what it looks like. Basically, I've transformed all of your questions into this one little path, so they don't have to go through a whole bunch. So what they do is they'll click on Start, and it gives them what they're going to do today. So basically, I just copied and pasted what they're going to do. So use the links, blah, 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 so on and so forth, and the kids click I got it. So then each part of your web quest that I put on the from the Google Doc, I just copied and pasted. So basically, they're still going to be answering questions in their notebook. So it's not completely paperless. Again, this is just a one-stop shop. So they see what they need to do. They're going to click Next. And your force of attraction is on here. The website's already there. They got to read whatever they need to read. Click Next. Now they have to answer the question based on the last reading. So whatever the question was, if they don't remember what they read, they can easily go back and read the question. Not a big deal. And they can keep going, so it's not a big deal. And they write the question in their notebook. And the next part is they're going to have to create a model like you already have. Based off of the super planet crash that you created. So that's already in here. So they're creating their model, and I have to add it to the habitable zone. Okay, click Next. They're going to answer in their notebook the following question. Then they're going to go straight to study jams like you wanted them to. They'll play the video, they'll test themselves, and then they'll still raise their hand if they got 100% or higher, 7 out of 7. They'll play the gravity launch, and then they'll answer the question. Your reading time about what would happen if gravity disappeared. Notice that is not on here. It comes on some of the backgrounds and it doesn't. If they don't see it, they look at the bottom where it says click here. If the content doesn't appear, they click it, and they can read that page. And they can easily go back to their Symbaloo to complete the next part, which is the question. So then they're gonna they'll answer the question for you. If they forget, they can go back to the tab and read the question. Click Next. They'll make that graphic organizer that you wanted them to do. And then I added to raise your hand to make sure that the students have completed every single thing on the in the notebook, and then they can play the game. Okay, so let me show you how I did all this. So what I did was I went to, it's called lessonplans.symbaloo.com, and it is free, and you just log in. And this is, I've been playing around with it for the past couple days, and this is kind of like your lesson plan template. You can go in and look at what other people have offered. It's not a lot because this is brand new. This is a beta version. But let's say I wanted to add a lesson plan. So I can either click Add Lesson Plan or Start a Plan. So I'll just do Start a Plan. Okay, so then you click the title of your lesson plan. You talk about what the lesson is about. You give an overall objective. Students will be able to play the game, for example. Select your grade, 6, subject, science. Default, you can decide what background you want. You can decide how long you want it to be. And then save your lesson plan. You can always come back and edit this later. So now this is your block. So you just highlight, and then you type in your question. This is a question. And you can decide, do I want just a plain text like a statement? Do I want to do a question? Do I want them to look at a website? Do I want them to see something on YouTube? Do I want them to search something on Wikipedia? Do I want them to go to a Symbaloo? A web mix in Symbaloo? Maybe something that I created from my Symbaloo account. Embedding something, and then uploading some pictures or whatnot. Okay, I haven't played around fully with it yet. Okay, so once you have, let's say we click on a statement, I can decide what direction I want to go. I want to go up. Notice that both of the arrows are green. I need to take one off, or you can have them go in whatever direction they want. I've only done the one path. Click save, and then I'm ready to go on to the next question. So let's say I do another question here. I type in the question that I want to ask, like a direction. Then I'm going to click on question because there's something that I want to show you. You can type in your questions here. You can do multiple choice. You can do multiple answers or short answers, scale, date, duration, and numeric. So the only thing that I noticed with the short answer, and again this is in beta mode, is that you have to give an exact answer, or it won't take it. So that's something I feel like Symbaloo needs to play around with. The quiz that I made for you, they can just keep on going with it, okay? So let's add a YouTube video. I don't know, let's add something about science, or research it. 10 amazing science tricks using liquid. That will be in there. Type in liquid. Save. And then let's just do you're finished. And then when you click you're finished, you have to make sure all the arrows are not green so you can get that flag. Save it. And you're done with this first part. You can decide to track your students. Okay, you give them the link, just have them go to lessonplan.symbaloo.com, which is this link up here, and they type in this session code. Okay, so if they type in this session code in this box, I don't know what the number was off the top of my head, they can join, and then they have they can type in their name. Okay, so you can track what the students are doing and see how long it takes for them to do the assignment. Then you can also preview to see what it looks like. This is the cardboard background. So they have to go in the right order. They just can't go anywhere. Okay, they have to complete all of it. Okay, so going back, when you're ready to publish it, you can publish it. Click on Publish this lesson plan. And then you can have people preview it. I think they can copy it again. I'm not sure because I haven't played around enough with it yet. But that's about it. Take a look at it. Play with it. The one that I made for you is already on the Symbaloo. And again, they don't have to answer any questions in this version of the Symbaloo that I made. They just need to go to symbaloo.com/mix/Eckert sources. Go to Eckert SCI. Then they're going to go to Gravity Quest. Then they just start their session, and that's it. So if you have any questions, let me know. Tell me what you think. Play around with it. But this part of the web quest for you is good to go.